Welcome back to the channel. I'm Sam Carter, and today, we're venturing into the heart of the American Wild West. We're not just visiting ghost towns. We're uncovering the survival of stories, legends, and communities lost to time. Our mission to explore the most iconic ghost towns in America and connect with the soul of the frontier. We'll walk in the footsteps of pioneers, miners, and outlaws, peeling back layers of history. This is more than a history lesson. It's an immersive journey into the echoes of ambition and courage. Grab your gear and steel your nerves. The wild is calling. The adventure begins now. Our first stop is Bodie, California, perched over 8,000 feet high in the Sierra Nevada. Getting here is a challenge. Rough roads, thin air, and a silence broken only by the wind. Bodie was a gold rush boom town, swelling to nearly 10,000 people in the late 1870s. The town was wild gunfights, saloons, and a notorious red light district. Today over 100 buildings remain, frozen in time. General stores still stocked, schoolhouse lessons on the blackboard, and a church standing alone. When the gold ran out, Bodie emptied almost overnight. Its isolation preserved it, protecting it from vandalism and development. Inside these homes, you find abandoned shoes, rusted beds, and wallpaper clinging to the walls, reminders of lives interrupted. The winters here are brutal, the summers harsh. Survival demanded grit. Miners faced cave-ins and disease, families endured unimaginable hardship. Bodie is a monument to resilience and the boom and bust cycle of the West. The gold that built Bodie also doomed it. When it was gone, so was the town's purpose. Its remoteness became its salvation, leaving a raw, unfiltered window into the past. Each object left behind tells a story of hope, struggle, and departure. Walking these streets, you feel the weight of forgotten dreams. Bodie isn't dead, it's a silent guardian of history. The lesson here: what makes a place hard to live in can also preserve its soul. As we leave, the silence is heavy, filled with the echoes of thousands of stories. This is the true spirit of the frontier, enduring, waiting to be remembered. Onward to the next legend. Tombstone, Arizona, the town too tough to die. Founded on silver, made famous by the OK Corral gunfight, it survived fires, floods, and near extinction. Today, its streets blend real history and Wild West legend, drawing visitors from around the world. Tombstone's spirit endures, living proof that legends never fade. In the Mojave Desert, California, we find Calico, a ghost town named for the colorful hills that surround it. In the 1880s, Calico was a silver mining powerhouse with over 500 mines and a bustling main street. Life was tough, water was scarce, the climate unforgiving, and every day was a gamble for fortune. When silver prices crashed in the 1890s, Calico emptied almost overnight. For decades, it sat abandoned, battered by the desert. In the 1950s, Walter Knott of Knott's Berry Farm bought and restored the town, using old photos for accuracy. 5 original buildings remain, the rest were carefully reconstructed to capture the spirit of the 1880s. Today, Calico is a county park, a living museum where you can walk the boardwalks, visit saloons, and descend into a real mine. Unlike Bodie's decay, Calico offers a polished, immersive glimpse into the past. The lesson here is about legacy and the power of preservation. Without Knott's vision, Calico would be dust. History is fragile. It needs guardians. Calico survived because one person refused to let it die. It stands as a vibrant, colorful ghost against the stark desert. The story of Calico is one of rebirth and dedication. It's a reminder that the past can be saved with passion and effort. Walking through Calico, you feel the energy of a boomtown brought back to life. The silver may be gone, but the spirit endures. Let's keep moving. There's more history to uncover. Now to the mountains of Nevada. Virginia City, the heart of the legendary Comstock Lode. This was once the richest silver deposit in America, transforming a wilderness into a metropolis of 25,000. Opulent mansions, theaters, and over 100 saloons line the streets. The wealth here funded the Union during the Civil War and helped build San Francisco. Above ground luxury and culture, below miners toiled in deadly, sweltering shafts. The human cost was immense: cave-ins, fires, and relentless danger. Mark Twain began his writing career here, capturing the chaos and color of boomtown life. Unlike most, Virginia City never fully died. When silver declined, many left, but a core remained. Fires swept through, but the town rebuilt each time, determined to survive. Today, Virginia City is a living time capsule. Boardwalks creak, saloons serve drinks, and steam trains still run. The town embraces its history not as a theme park, but as its true identity. Piper's Opera House and the Fourth Ward School stand as monuments to its grandeur. Virginia City teaches us about endurance and the will to rebuild. It's a living monument to ambition, innovation, and grit. Standing above the city, you feel the weight of its history, a true queen of the old frontier. The story here is survival against all odds, onward, to where legends were made and buried. We head north to Deadwood, South Dakota, born in the lawless gold rush of 1876. Deadwood was wild, illegal, violent, and teeming with prospectors, gamblers, and outlaws. Saloons and gambling dens filled the gulch. Law was a matter of survival. Legends like Calamity Jane, Seth Bullock, and Wild Bill Hickok walked these muddy streets. Wild Bill's murder in Saloon Num 10, shot holding the dead man's hand, shocked the town into seeking order. Fires and floods ravaged Deadwood, but each time the community rebuilt. The gold mines kept the town alive for decades, but the wild spirit never faded. Today, Deadwood is a National Historic Landmark, its downtown beautifully preserved. In 1989, gambling was legalized, bringing a new boom and echoing its past. The saloons are alive again, blending history with modern survival. Standing at Mount Moriah Cemetery, you feel the weight of real lives and legends. Deadwood's story is one of transformation, lawless camp to thriving town. It's a survivor, preserving its wild past while adapting to the present. The lesson, even the roughest places can evolve and endure. Deadwood is proof that legends and towns can be reborn. Let's continue our journey. Back to Arizona, to Jerome, a town clinging to Cleopatra Hill, once the wickedest town in the West. Built on copper, Jerome's mines yielded over $1 billion worth of metal. The work was dangerous. Dynamite blasts shook the ground and parts of the town slid down the mountainside. Fires swept through, but Jerome always rebuilt, driven by the copper beneath. When the mines closed in 1953, the population dropped from 15,000 to fewer than 50. Jerome became a ghost town, empty, silent, and nearly forgotten. In the 1960s and 70s, artists and free spirits arrived, drawn by the scenery and abandoned buildings. They transformed Jerome into a vibrant artist community, breathing new life into its streets. The mining heritage remains, head frames dot the hills, and the Jerome State Historic Park tells the story. Today, Jerome is a blend of past and present, ruins and art galleries side by side. Its survival is a testament to reinvention and creative spirit. Jerome teaches us that a town's greatest resource is its people, not just its minerals. The town didn't just survive, it was reborn. Walking Jerome's steep streets, you feel the energy of both history and creativity. It's a place where the past and present coexist. Jerome's story is one of transformation and hope. On to our final frontier. Our last stop, Bannack, Montana, the site of the state's first gold discovery and its first capital. Bannack sprang up overnight, a chaotic boomtown in a remote valley. Lawlessness reigned. Sheriff Henry Plummer secretly led a gang of highwaymen. The citizens formed a vigilance committee, hanging Plummer and his gang from the gallows he built. This act marked the end of the lawless frontier in Montana. Bannack became the first territorial capital, but richer strikes elsewhere led to its decline. Unlike other towns, Bannack never had a second boom. Its remoteness preserved it. By the 1940s, it was nearly deserted. In the 1950s, Montana made Bannack a state park, choosing to preserve, not restore, its 60 original structures. Walking its silent main street, you enter the hotel, schoolhouse, and courthouse, untouched for over 150 years. The air is thick with history. The ghosts of prospectors and vigilantes linger. Bannack is the ultimate ghost town, raw, authentic, and powerful. It offers a direct connection to the foundation of the American West. The lesson, sometimes the purest history is the one left alone. Bannack is a fitting end to our journey, a place where the past is preserved, not polished. Here you feel the true spirit of the frontier. The story of the West ends where it began, in the dust and silence of Bannack. Thank you for joining me. Our journey through the ghost towns of the American West comes to a close. These aren't just abandoned places. They're monuments to resilience, ambition, and survival. If you believe in keeping these stories alive, please subscribe and join the crew. Your support fuels the next adventure and keeps the spirit of exploration alive. Thank you for being part of this journey. Stay strong, stay adventurous. I'll see you on the next expedition.